Hello, kids. I'm Pip the Penguin.
Hi, Pip.
Have you ever tried to lift a heavy school bag all by yourself and couldn't?
I needed help with my school bag once. But when a friend helped you, it suddenly became easy? Yes! That's because working together makes us stronger. So teamwork makes us strong? Yes!
Today, I'll tell you a beautiful story about some pigeons who learned this lesson in a very surprising way.
I like stories about birds.
Let's begin.
Deep within a sprawling forest, there stood a magnificent silk cotton tree. Its branches were home to a large flock of pigeons led by their wise king, Chitragriva. One morning, as the sun began to peek through the canopy, a crow perched on a nearby branch noticed a hunter approaching. The hunter was stealthy, carrying a large net and a bag of grain. The crow watched as the hunter spread his net on the forest floor and sprinkled golden grains of rice all over it. "This looks like a trap," the crow muttered, hiding behind the leaves. Soon the flock of pigeons flew overhead. They were hungry and spotted the glistening rice. "Look, a feast!" cried the younger pigeons. Chitragriva, the king, felt uneasy. "Wait," he cautioned. "How can there be so much rice in an uninhabited part of the forest? This feels like a trick. We should not land." But the younger pigeons, blinded by their hunger, did not listen. They descended to the ground and began to peck at the grain. To avoid leaving his subjects alone, Chitragriva reluctantly landed with them. The trapped flock. Suddenly, snap! The hunter pulled the drawstring. The heavy net fell over the entire flock. The pigeons panicked, flapping their wings frantically in different directions. Each bird tried to fly upward on its own, but the more they struggled individually, the more they became tangled in the mesh. The hunter smiled, seeing his massive catch, and began to walk toward the tree to collect his prize. "We are doomed!" cried one pigeon. "It's every bird for himself." "Silence!" commanded Chitragriva. "If we act as individuals, we will all perish. We must act as one. On my signal, I want every single one of you to flap your wings with all your might at the exact same moment. We will lift the net itself into the air." The pigeons trusted their king. As the hunter reached out his hand to grab the first bird, Chitragriva shouted, "Now, lift together!" With a thunderous sound of hundreds of wings beating in unison, the entire flock rose into the sky. The hunter rubbed his eyes in disbelief. His net, his heavy, expensive net, was flying away. He began to run after them, shouting and waving his arms. "Stop! Come back! You can't fly forever with that weight!" Chitragriva looked down and saw the hunter chasing them. "He will follow our shadow as long as we are in the open," the king said. "We must fly toward the hills. I have a dear friend there, a mouse named Hiranyaka. He will help us." The flock flew over rivers and valleys, moving as a single shimmering unit of blue and gray, with the net trailing beneath them like a strange kite. Eventually, they landed near a large hole in a hill. The loyal friend. Chitragriva called out to his friend. Hiranyaka, the mouse, poked his head out, surprised to see a net full of birds landing on his doorstep. "My friend," Hiranyaka cried, "what happened?" "A hunter's greed caught us. Please, nibble through these strings and set us free, but start with my subjects first and set me free last." The mouse was moved by the king's selflessness. With his sharp teeth, Hiranyaka worked tirelessly, snapping the threads of the net one by one. Soon, the entire flock was free. They thanked the mouse, circled the hill 3 times in a gesture of respect, and flew back to their tree, safe and sound. The moral of the story: unity is strength. When we work together toward a single goal, even the heaviest burdens can be lifted and the greatest dangers overcome.
If you liked this story, don't forget to like
Subscribe.
and share this video with your friends.
We will.
See you in the next story. Until then, keep learning and keep smiling.